Well, it's a start for today for trainer Paul Peter, who's come down with 3 runners. Thus far, it's 100% strike rate. Promise has delivered here, notching up a 6th career win from 18 runs. And she takes her stake earnings well over 400,000 Rand. And of course, Paul Peter, the winning owner as well. And Warren Kennedy doing duty for Paul. But first up, let's have a chat with Paul, and it's all about trying to find the right races for your yard. And Paul looks at the norms all around the country, and he often visits KZN, whether it's Hollywood Bet, Scottsville or Greyville. Saw this race, and it looked like the right type of field. What happened a few weeks back? She was supposed to race here. She got scratched, I remember.
I can't remember that far.
Yeah, she was scratched. I remember I made a good thing on the day, but...
Yes. We had a transport problem.
Yes, but you bided your time and you brought her back here, and you've picked the right race.
Yes, we just thought this course would suit her, and we expected her to go the front, but Warren, the master he said the pace was too fast, so he just waited in 3rd position. And we've got to just clear one thing out. I wish I owned it, but I don't. My son Tony owns it.
So who's AP? Ah, okay. PA and AP. Okay, I got the A's and the P's wrong here, but well done to Tony. He's got what's. Let's see what he's got here. Let's see what he's got. Because supper and lunch, I see your missus on course as well. Next to 70 grand for the young kid.
Yes, but he earns it.
Now, coming back to this horse, I remember a penultimate start. She beat a certain Queen Supreme.
Yes, she's very decent. Her full brother is that good sprinter of Hoedelakers, Mr. Flood.
Yes.
So she's a good family. One day she'll be a decent broodmare.
And you gave it to me earlier on when I spoke to you. All 3 runners, all systems go. You got 1 on the board. The other 2?
They also travel done well. I said if the first one runs well, they all should run well. Please God, we hope the other 2 do well.
Joseph and this guy, what a season you're having. Joseph and Mr. Kennedy.
He adds so much value to the stable.
Well, you're selling yourself short as well. You're the guy who gets them done with your son and your team. It's a big team effort as well.
But as I say, he does add the value to the stable, and it's just such a nice, good relationship with us.
Well done, Paulie.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Let's get Wagga in. Nice article in the Sporting Post, and that's Wagga's kid. Why didn't you bring your kid onto the... Has your kid been on air yet?
She has before these.
She has been. What's her name?
Jamie.
Jamie, and well, she's turned your life around, and so has Barbara.
Yeah, most definitely these. And you know, like you're alluding to Mr. Peter saying that I'm the asset to the stable, I tell you what, it's a big team effort, and I just put on the finishing touch. You know, the horses come here in fabulous nick, and I've just got to steer them in the right direction.
You read the race superb. I read it the same. The pace was always going to be on. There were a few known front runners in the race, and she just couldn't keep up.
Yeah, these look. When I first looked at it, I thought, you know what, Master probably go. They have been tucking Admiral's Guest in a little bit, but he has been off bad draws, so I wasn't quite sure what he was going to do. He is a known front runner as well, but the last couple of runs he's been dropped in, and he's been running on well. So I always doubt in my mind that he might want to tuck in behind the speed of myself and the Master probably. But she came out. I asked her to get forward, and they were on their back, the horses, so wherever she was comfortable. She's very easy to ride. She tells you where she wants to be, where she's traveling. And when I asked her, she gives it. You know, she's very honest. She tries her best. Lovely horse to own. Well done to Tony. Well done to Mr. Peter for taking the initiative and coming up here with these horses. And let's hope the rest run just as well as she did.
That first horse skipped. I thought, you know, the kid rode an enterprising race, and but you always had him in your sight.
Yeah, it is. Look, I turned in the straight, and I got busy on this filly a bit because the kid got a little bit of slip on us, and we know Admiral's Guest doesn't just lay down. You know, he'll run to the line just about. But going through the 300, this filly was responding to my urges, and I knew I'd get him.
What a weekend it's turning out to be. 3 yesterday, 1 on the board today. Can you help us later on? You've got some fair chances.
These, I think, all my rides are very competitive. I've got Destiny's Game in the next. She's a lovely filly as well. I think the track will also suit her down to the ground. Rebels Champ. He should win a race like that. He's the best horse in the race, with all due respect, but he's earned his rating. He's run against top horses, so he should win a race like that. And then later with the decision in the back, I think it's just myself and Anton really to worry about. But blinkers are fitted for the first time. I think is what she's looking for. She does get a bit flat-footed at the top of the straight, so I think the blinkers will definitely help her. So the next 3 rides of mine are all got winning chances.
That horse at the back, I mean, I don't want to say anything negative, but the drop in distance last time out could have been the negative because you got going so late.
Yeah, possibly these, you know, but she's a funny filly. When you ask her to run, she sort of resists you for a while, and then the penny drops what you wanted to do, and she gives it to you, you know. And at the poly track, lady Miss Charlotte was in front, and he skipped. And when I asked her to run, she was a bit hesitant, and that really cost her the race. When the penny dropped, she ran on very strong and just didn't get there.
But you know, I keep counts. With me on air, you've got a 70% place win strike rate when you tip your next best. Which is your next best today?
These, I will have to side with the Old Man Rebels champ.
You get it right, it goes to 80%. Nice one here, Warren.
Sweet, Dees, thanks very much.
Lovely.
Sorry, Dees. Also, thanks to Winning Form, my new sponsors.
When does this all begin, this sponsorship?
It began about 2 weeks ago, Dees.
So do you have your number on there, or do you have how many number?
This is my season total.
Your season total, but
Yeah.
you just started with them last week.
Yeah, a week or so ago, yeah.
Well, all the best with your new venture with them as well.
Thanks very much, Dees. Cheers.
Lovely, Warren Kennedy. And then the winning groom, the gentleman that takes care of Promise, his name is Terence. Terence, well done. All the traveling from Gauteng with this mare. And Renella Rennie, Hollywood Bets. Renella Rennie, who's Renella Rennie? Hands up. Danielle, hands up. Hands up. Yeah, that is Danielle. She's on the far right. And well done to the winning groom, Terence, as well. 6-3, 12 and 1 is the way they cross the line. Up next, it is Jackpot 1. All things being equal, 40, 30, 2:30.